I have some drawers in my kitchen, and they are falling apart. Nope, wasn't lying. These are beyond a new coat of paint. They are past saving. I've never had an issue with a drawer that I have built myself, and since my drawers are still intact for the most part anyway, I'm going to take measurements for the width, depth, and height of each drawer in my kitchen. Then I head to my workshop and cut all my pieces to size. So I have two sides, a front and a back, a bottom, and in my case, a false front. When you're rebuilding your own drawers, you don't have to have a false front. You can design them without it, but in my case, I'm going to keep the spirit of the style, if you will. One of the benefits of remodeling a kitchen yourself is that you can pick and choose what you want to save and the things you want to replace. Now, you can go to any home improvement store and they'll cut your pieces to size for you. Okay, so the next time you're in your home improvement store, go back to the prefabricated cabinet section. Open a drawer, any drawer, and check the bottoms of those drawers. You're most likely going to find that they are 1/4-inch panels. In my opinion, that's totally fine if your drawers are not ever going to have anything heavy stuck in them, so it works pretty well in the bathroom. But in the kitchen, things can get pretty heavy, so I'm actually going to put 3/4 inch on the bottom of mine. Now, I don't overcomplicate things that don't need to be overly complicated. I'm going to put these in the clamps and step aside for a bit. Let that glue set up. About 10 to 15 minutes into this, I'm going to clean up the inside corners. It's going to be a lot easier now and downright impossible later. All right, we got ourselves a box, but it looks a little rough around the edges. Let's fix that with some 120 grit sandpaper and a finishing sander. All right, looking a lot better, but we are not done. Those glue joints alone are not going to be able to hold up for the long haul. Dowel joints are one of my favorite joints to add to a project. They are strong, durable, and they look good doing it. They're simple and easy. Right up my alley. Sanding down those joints smooth is going to help them blend into the whole drawer when I apply a fresh coat of paint. There's only one thing to keep in mind when painting drawers. Well, two, really. First, get a good enamel-based paint. That way, when it dries, you get a good shell of protection. Two, you need a tiny helper. The second one, that's probably a little bit more important than the first. Transfer the slides from my old drawers over to my new ones. Drill 2 random holes in the inside of the front of each drawer. You're going to see why later. Set that aside. Take my false front, measure and mark for the center. Take my template and align it with that mark. These templates are only $10. I recommend having one for the odd project. Yes, you can make one yourself, but as I said earlier, they're only $10. So then I'll take that drawer and slide it in its place. Positioning the false fronts is an easy task as well. Just make sure you got it where you need it to be and trace the inside profile of the drawer. Take the drawer back out to my shop, realign the profile mark I just made with the drawer, and remember those 2 random holes I drilled earlier? Use those to set 2 screws. That false front is now securely set in place. And we are done. Brand new kitchen drawer for a kitchen remodel on a budget. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, tag the bell notification. Watch some other videos. Check me out at simplyeasydiy.com for more simple and easy projects. Until then.